service line in a long time as a hit comes, and it should stay in bounds, and it does.
The serve, dug out by Bishop. This to the middle, and slamming one home for...
Serves over, dug out by Brodzinski. Jones now an attack by Dylan Miller, killed good.
And free ball to the crossover. Eilertson will get the pass for Hawley, set up left side. Rusted down with the kill.
Set it up, Bostena left side. Big kill blocked at the net, kept alive by the Greyhounds.
So Jones setting across court. Here's Sip with a right-handed kill. The attempt is in.
And a serve goes to Kiera Johnson, a libero, but mishandles it. It's an ace.
Jensen Richmond to Crockett. Crockett able to get it over. This one comes to the middle again. Cope gets the kill.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a good Tuesday evening inside the Spartan Dome. This is high school volleyball here tonight as we have a battle of two teams who are 9-5 in conference play. The visiting Fargo Shanley Deacons at 10-6 on the season, 9-5 in the conference, head coach by Alexis Bachmeyer, going up against the Fargo North Spartans, the home team on the scoreboard, 15-3 on the year and 9-5 in the EDC as well. Last week and this week, there was a bevy of two-point contests, so hence why Shanley, yes, only has 10 wins and 6 losses, has the same record as the Spartans in conference play, even though North has 5 more wins overall. Those 2-point wins, those 2-point losses have gone a long way, and this is a 2-point match as well between the Deacons and the Spartans. I'm Chase Miller alongside Jake Watroba as we'll continue here on our pregame show. Still to come, we'll go over the latest EDC standings and alongside your out-of-town scoreboard here before a very busy weekend. If for volleyball fans, you don't have to go too far here at the Spartan Dome. You can go to Fargo Davies High School and Company. It's the Fargo Metro Invitational. Teams from Sioux Falls, a Kindred, Class A, Class B, South Dakota, North Dakota in town this weekend. In West Fargo, Horace, the Hawks are heading to Alexandria to be part of the Alexandria invite on Saturday. So it's going to be a very busy weekend of high school volleyball. But locally here in Fargo Moorhead, if you see a lot of buses and some volleyball teams on Friday and Saturday, that's the reason why the Fargo Metro invite will be taking place. And for both these teams, they'll be playing in that. For the Fargo North Spartans and the Fargo North invite here at North High School on Friday, going up against Jamestown, Minot, and Kindred. So 2 teams from the WDA, and then you're going to have 1 team from Class B. On the opposite side for the Fargo Shanley Deacons, after their match with the Spartans tonight, they're going to be at Fargo Davies for the Fargo Metro invite on Friday, going up against Bismarck Legacy, Sioux Falls, Washington, then a non-conference game against the Devils Lake Firebirds. Fargo Shanley, their schedule, they've won 3 of their last 4, including a 3-set sweep at Grand Forks Central on Thursday night. This is their first match since then. On the opposite side for the Fargo North Spartans, 2 wins and 2 losses in their last 4 matches. They swept Valley City and Grand Forks Central, but lost to Cheyenne in 4 and lost at West Fargo Horace on Thursday in 5. In that match, talking with head coach Rachel Hummel, they had a couple players out sick. One got a little bit ankle injury early on in that match as well, but hopefully, talking to Coach Hummel, that the team is getting back on the up and up here against the Fargo Shanley Deacons in what is a large 2-point match, because the winner of this one gets to 11 wins in conference play. The loser all of a sudden finds himself with 7 losses, as you kind of are a month away from the start of postseason play here in the Eastern Dakota Conference. The play-in is on Saturday, November the 5th, so almost a month to the day. Then the quarterfinals on November the 8th, and then November the 11th and the 12th, you will have the EDC tournament going on at West Fargo High School as well. State tournament is November 17th through the 19th at the Bismarck Event Center. But this could be a volleyball match which propels you into the top 4, earns a bye into the EDC tournament, or a volleyball match where you might circle a month from now and say you lost this one. It's the only match for a head-to-head because you're only playing each other once instead of twice. So you own the head-to-head against the opposition here, and then the kicker on it is if you lose, you might find yourself as a 6 or a 7 seed, possibly at the highest that you might be entering the EDC tournament. From the Spartan Dome tonight, our pregame show continues after this. We'll take a look at the latest EDC standings. Also, we'll get to the latest Class A volleyball poll that just came out moments ago as well. That's all ahead of the starting lineups and the opening serve tonight from the Spartan Dome. It's Fargo North and Fargo Shanley. It's EDC Volleyball on your live event.
We're a community one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Inching closer to the opening serve here tonight. That'll be about 7:30 from the Spartan Dome between Fargo Shanley and the Fargo North Spartans. Let's take a look at the latest volleyball poll in the class of North Dakota that just came out moments ago here. As in the Class A poll, you have West Fargo Cheyenne, the Mustangs. That's at number 1 with 8 first-place votes. Bismarck Century, the Patriots, number 2 with 2 first-place votes. Jamestown High is 3, Bismarck Legacy 4, and the Fargo North Spartans, number 5. So we have the 5th-rated Spartans here tonight going up against the Fargo Shanley Deacons. The only other team to receive votes here is the Fargo South Bruins. So again, Shanley and West Fargo Cheyenne and North is going to be here this evening for Class A volleyball in terms of rankings here in the top 5 from the EDC. Cheyenne at 1, Fargo North at 5, with Fargo South receiving votes. In the Class B side, Northern Cass is number 1, receiving all the first-place votes. Linton HMB is 2, followed by Kenmare Bulbous 3, Mayport CG 4, and Thompson number 5. Here tonight on your live event, a couple of really good volleyball matches also in Class B. Number 5, Thompson at number 1, Northern Cass, and a good one in Region 1 play. Fargo Oak Grove going up against the Central Cass Squirrels as well in Class B volleyball. That'll be later tonight from downtown Fargo. With you on that one is Josh Boyko. So that's a look at the latest polls across the state of North Dakota. When we come back after this, some players to watch out for. Also, the EDC standings and out-of-town scores going on here tonight. Every match in the Eastern Dakota Conference is worth 2 wins or 2 losses, depending on which side of the aisle you end up on here this evening. Chase Miller, Jake Latrobe with you here. This is our pregame report from the Spartan Dome. It's Fargo Shanley and Fargo North. It's EDC volleyball tonight. A good one in the Eastern Dakota Conference. Both teams at 9-5 in conference play, tied for 4th out of 12 teams entering play tonight here on your live event.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
As we continue here on our pregame report from the Spartan Dome, Fargo Shanley getting some fun out of their warm-up hits in here before we get to the first serve and the starting lineups here tonight between EDC teams that are right in the thick of things right now as we take a look at the Eastern Dakota Conference entering play here tonight. Your out-of-town scoreboard: Red River at Fargo South, Devils Lake at Davies, Wahpeton visits West Fargo, the Packers, West Fargo Cheyenne at West Fargo, Horace for the first meeting between the Mustangs and the Horace Hawks on the volleyball court, and then you have Valley City at Grand Forks Central here tonight. EDC standings entering play this evening. West Fargo Cheyenne is number 1 at 14-0 in the conference, the last team remaining unbeaten. Well, Fargo South is 2 games behind them at 12-2 in second, and then 3rd through 8th is determined by 2 games here in the EDC, so it is a lot of parity entering play here tonight. West Fargo, the Packers at 8-3. Fargo North and Shanley both tied for 4th at 9-5. Then you have Davies at 8-5, followed by West Fargo, Horace at 8-6, and Red River at 7-6. So this 2-point match can go a very long way, barring the outcomes of some other games here throughout the Eastern Dakota Conference tonight. Bottom half of the EDC, Valley City at 2-11, Wahpeton at 1-11. Grand Forks Central 1-13, and Devils Lake at 0-12. For some more scores and for other games throughout the weekend, into the weekend, and as we get into November as well, with postseason tournament time not too far around the corner. A 9-man playoff start next Saturday for volleyball. That really gets going, though, for postseason play in November. You can check out our website at yourliveevent.com. That's yourliveevent.com for all games, Class A, Class B in North Dakota, also Section 8A, 8AA, 6A in Minnesota, and more. That's yourliveevent.com, or just subscribe to our YouTube page by searching Your Live Event. The games are free. You can watch on demand afterwards as well. Again, that's Your Live Event by searching on YouTube and click subscribe. Chase Miller, Jake Watroba with you here from the Spartan Dome. And hey, fans, it's the perfect time of the year. We're looking at the weather outside. It's in the 60s, which means if it's in the 60s and 50s for the high, the perfect thing to go check out is the Red River Valley Fair Lost in the Corn Maze Pumpkin Patch. For more information, you can go online to redrivervalleyfair.com. It's open Fridays through Sundays. You got everything from pumpkin bowling to straw bale riding to cornhole to a whole lot more, and obviously the corn maze as well. That's online. Admission is $10 for anybody over 2. Under 2 is free. But for more information, you can give them a like on their social media pages or just go to redrivervalleyfair.com. That's redrivervalleyfair.com as well. And get ready for the fall season here with some pumpkin bowling. You have straw bale rides, you have corn maze, and a whole lot more going on at the Red River Valley Fair. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back after this, and we'll go over some players to watch out for here as we're inching closer to the opening serve tonight between the Deacons and the Spartans. It's EDC Volleyball on your live event.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
Final segment here on our pregame show. Let's take a look at some players to watch out for here this evening. And anytime in volleyball, it's going to start and end a little bit with your libero and also your setter. If those two can be on point, then all of a sudden everybody else can just kind of play their particular match. The setter here this evening for the Fargo Shanley Deacons is going to be the sophomore and Ella Stimson, the 5'7" sophomore. Then their libero is Hannah Cutterbaugh, the 5'7" junior here for the Deacons. Fargo Shanley with 3 seniors on their roster in Paige Rosted, also Shayna Roach, and you have Paige Fredericks here on the roster for the Fargo Shanley Deacons. Maggie Shorma, Shayna Roach, those players will be large on the inside. Shorma at 6'1", and then Carly Holstein, the freshman middle blocker at 6'1", going to be providing that wall up at the net here for the Fargo Shanley Deacons under the guidance of Alexis Bachmeyer. Fargo North grad, then she went to North Dakota State University to play collegiate volleyball in the Summit League from 2017 through the COVID year of 2020 through 2021 as well. During her high school volleyball days for Coach Bachmeyer, 3-time All-State selection, and she finished with over 12,000 kills in her history at Fargo North. So for her, it's the first time she's been back in this gym for Fargo Shanley this year, as not wearing the blue and gold, but wearing the red, white, and black here for the Fargo Shanley Deacons. So Alexis Bachmeyer, again, former Fargo North grad and NDSU volleyball great as well. We go from there to the Fargo North Spartans under the guidance of Rachel Hummel, a former West Fargo Packer grad. She went to college at Valley City State University from 2012 to 2015. In high school, a 2011 All-State Tournament volleyball selection for Coach Rachel Hummel. So 2 particular coaches that have a lot of volleyball experience here in the EDUC. For the Fargo North Spartans, their setter is Betsy Schultz, the 5'8" junior. And the libero is Evie Berg, the 5'6" junior here as well. For the Fargo North Spartans, there is a lot of seniors here on the roster as they have 6 of them. Take a look. We're going to see a little bit of Hayden Tollefson, the 5'8" outside hitter here this evening. Reagan Carlson, a 6-foot senior outside hitter, someone to watch for tonight for Fargo North as well. And then you take a look. They also have a freshman at 6'1", Audrey Rydell, a middle hitter here for the Spartans. So who's going to be able to win the battle of the net? We hear in football, it's the battle of the trenches at particular times. In basketball, it's who's going to win the second chance opportunities, the opportunity off of the window, and maybe get that second chance and put the basketball in the hoop. In volleyball, sometimes it's can you get the block, keep it in play, but also get enough of the deflection at the net to make it a little bit easier for the back row here, and then have good quality passes moving forward. That does it for our pregame show. We come back after this. We'll get to our American Family Insurance Chris Heisey starting lineups. Also, the opening serve here tonight between the Fargo Shanley Deacons and the Fargo North Spartans. Fargo North again, 15-3 on the season, 9-5 in conference play, with some of those losses being 2-point conference losses. For Fargo Shanley, 10-6 and 9-5 in the EDC. That does it for our pregame show. Starting lineups are next from the Spartan Dome.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. With the Hope Golf Course, you can enjoy your personal time in town. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
It's now time to get to our starting lineups, brought to you in part by our friends at American Family Insurance Agency. American Family Insurance with Chris Heisey's team is there to help serve and meet your insurance requests from home, auto, commercial, or farm and ranch. Additionally, as residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you. Chris Heisey Agency with American Family Insurance. For more info, go online to chrisheisey.com. As the Fargo Shanley Deacons right now, again, going through their non-starters as they'll go like this with Ella Stimson, a 5'7" sophomore setter here for Fargo Shanley. Also from there is Robin Clara, a 5'4" sophomore outside hitter. You're going to have Hannah Cutterbaugh, the 5'7" junior, a libero here, a defensive specialist. You're going to have Caitlin Ullman, a 5'8" sophomore as well. From there, Shayna Roach, the 5'9" senior. Maggie Shorma, a 6'1" junior here. Also a good basketball player, middle blocker. And Carly Holstein, the 6'1" freshman middle blocker for the Fargo Shanley Deacons. Stimson, Robin, Cutterbaugh, Ullman, Roach, Shorma, and Holstein. Fargo Shanley, head coach by Alexis Bachmeyer. From there, we go to the Fargo North starting lineups here as the Fargo North Spartans, under the guidance of head coach Rachel Hummel, they're going to go with their non-starters here. Fargo North, 15-3 on the season, 9-5 in conference play here for the Spartans, 2-2 in their last 4 matches. Fargo Shanley, again, 1-3 of their last 4 matches, respectively, for the Deacons. Here's the starters for Fargo North. Grace Holm, a 5'7" sophomore. You're going to have Betsy Schultz, a 5'8" junior setter. Soleil Berg, a 5'9" sophomore here for the Spartans. Audrey Rydell, the 6'1" freshman middle hitter for the Spartans. Also, you have Ambry Hansen, the 5'2" defensive specialist junior. Anna Nelson, a 5'11" junior middle hitter. And Reagan Carlson, the 6' senior, as an outside hitter here for Fargo North. And the libero here tonight is Evie Berg, the 5'6" junior here for Fargo North. So Holmes, Schultz, Berg, Rydell, Nelson, we mentioned Hansen, Carlson, and Berg here, the starters for the Fargo North Spartans. That does it for our American Family Insurance Chris Heisey starting lineups. For more information, go online to chrisheisey.com. That again is chrisheisey.com, or check them out on 13th Avenue in West Fargo and say hi to Chris Heisey's team today in person. Fargo North and Fargo Shanley here in EDC volleyball from the Spartan Dome, what used to be a dreaded rival when Fargo Shanley had their high school up on the north side of Fargo. Crazy to think it's been 20 years now since Fargo Shanley was built down in the southern end of town, and just seeing the growth. And Fargo Davies now comes into effect. West Fargo High School has 2 high schools since Shanley went down south, with Cheyenne and West Fargo. Horace for the student section of Fargo Shanley, clad in black. For the Fargo North student section, it's dressed your best or dressed like a broadcaster night, as they got their suit and ties on, and they got ESPN with NFHS as well for the Fargo North Spartan student section. Fargo North in their white uniforms on the left side of your screen for Fargo Shanley. They're on the right side of your screen in red here. It is rally scoring, best of 5. If you win, sets 1 through 4, got to do it in 2 up to 25. If you get to a 5th set, it will go to 15 here and win by 2 as well. Fargo Shanley, Fargo North here tonight for an intercity rival between the Spartans and the Deacons. The only time they are slated to go up against one each other here in conference play this season. We'll see if they match up later this weekend as part of the Fargo Metro Invitational. Chase Miller, Jake Wetruba with you here, and thank you very much for tuning into high school athletics on this Tuesday evening. As take a look at the weather forecast coming up, it's going to feel like fall a little bit more than maybe what most people want, but regardless, a really nice September, and now we get ready for high school volleyball here this evening as Fargo Shanley will get things off here at 7:32 on this Tuesday, October the 4th evening, as you're going to have serving here is Ella Stimson here for the Fargo Shanley Deacons. As Stimson will come on here, Ella gets things underway. Dug on the back row by Fargo North, chasing that one down as Schultz. Back set on the way. Getting over on the third was Berg. Back set, make that front set here on the tip by Fargo Shanley. Teeing one up after the hit there by the Deacons and Ullman. Holstein able to kill that one and give the Fargo Shanley Deacons their first lead here of the evening. So Shanley works out early. You mentioned trying to win the battle of the net. Able to get that one over with Ullman. Then Holstein able to finish that one off with that 6'1" frame. This one going to be at the 10-foot line by Carlson. Blocked at the net, but a net violation here on Fargo Shanley. And we're tied at 1 point apiece. So one thing with Fargo North, you got to find where number 10 is, because if there is a situation that maybe not a good pass, they're going to find their senior leader in Carlson to try to get the answer for the Spartans. As Holm will come on and serve as she does. This is going to be an ace. Holm with her first ace of the night for either club, and Fargo North takes their first lead here. Able to go 1 of 1 from the service line so far. Second serve on the way for the 5'7" senior. She comes back into this one. We'll go to the opposite libero here for Fargo Shanley. Outside hit, cross court of the hit there by Roach. This one goes to the interior by Tollefson. Blocked at the net. Nice coverage there by Schultz. And able to get that one over on the third somehow with the libero and Berg. This one set up, and Fargo Shanley taking advantage of some really good passes right now. Delivers a lumber there for Caitlin Ullman for her first kill of the match, and we're tied at 2 apiece. This one on paper just has the makings to have a 4 or 5 setter, or if there is a sweep, probably goes 25-23, 25-22 with some of the matches that we're seeing here. This one gets served into the net. First service error of the night for either club, and a side-out rotation here for Fargo North as they take the advantage. Service on the way here. This will come with Berg. Evie, come on and serve. Goes to the opposite libero there for Fargo Shanley, and Robin tied at the net, and point is awarded to the Spartans. Service will continue. Berg able to get that one over again. Fargo Shanley bumps it to the outside. Able to attack that one is going to be Paige Rentschler. This one is able to get over, then tied at the net. Stimson sets up middle for the kill. Carly Holstein, just a freshman, is going to be a headache for opposing teams here moving forward throughout her career. She's able to have a couple of kills so far here for the Deacons. And Fargo Shanley earns the side out, and the aforementioned Paige will come on and serve. Carly will come on and serve. Close to being an ace. Fargo North able to get it over on the third hit there with Schultz. Back set, Stimson, cross court on the kill. Here for Fargo Shanley and Shayna Roach. Roach gets the kill, and we're knotted at 4 points apiece. Early on for the Deacons, some really quality passes that we've seen, and really good stats by Stimson as well. Both Coach Bachmeyer and Coach Hummel making some adjustments on the floor in between sets. Fargo Shanley will have their second service error here. So 2 of Fargo North's 5 points so far has been awarded via the service there by Fargo Shanley. Service upcoming here for Fargo North and Solberg. And that one is in for the kill. For the ace. 6-4 Spartans. Solberg, Soleil, the 5'9" sophomore, will continue to serve here. As Berg, a little walking serve. That one first service serve of the night for Fargo North. Berg will allow Fargo Shanley to side out and get it right back here for the Deacons, as they'll make a couple of substitutions on the rotation. Mezuku Hakim, will come on in, playing the front row for Hakim, and then you have Bryn McNeely, the 5'6" junior center, on to serve in this rotation here for Fargo Shanley. This one to the outside, and for the kill here for Fargo North, and Audrey Rydell, the opposite 6'1" freshman here for Fargo North, gets into the stat column here for her first kill of the match. Fargo North leads it by 2. Win here tonight for either team gets them to 11-5 on this season, while a loss would drop them to 9-7 in this 2-point EDC volleyball contest. Service here by Hansen, here by Fargo North. Fargo Shanley, Hakim to the outside, dugout back row there by Berg. At the 10-foot line is Carlson, can't get it over the net. And the Deacons trailing it by 1. As the service coming here for Fargo Shanley, this will be with Anna Cutterba, the 5'7" junior libero, on to serve now for Fargo Shanley. Able to get that one over. This one tied at the net, though. The joust is won by Fargo Shanley, then blocked by Hakim. Able to block Carlson there. That's the first block for Hakim here of the evening. Mo Hakim, her sister, a University of Mary basketball commit, was a menace on the basketball court, doing something similar by going up and grabbing the basketball and getting second and third chance opportunities. And if Shanley can get that by Mezuku here at the net, the Deacons will continue to be very successful here this season throughout. This one gets over on the third. Set up Schultz outside. Carlson going down the line, covered nicely by the Deacons. This one to the middle with the 1-2 opportunity there by Shorma. Hitting it over on the second. It's Schultz by Fargo North to earn the kill. One of the longest rallies of the evening goes to Betsy Schultz and Fargo North, as the Spartans lead it now 8-7. Service upcoming here for Fargo North in Audrey Rydell. Able to get that one over. Dug out there by Robin. Back set on the way. Blocked at the net. Covered by Fargo, Shanley, and Omen. This one, Robin at the 10-foot line gets it over on the third. Schultz sets up outside. Carlson just has to punch it over with her right fist. Shanley can use it. Hakim with a push. Covered by Fargo North, and we'll have a net violation here on the Spartans, as we're now tied at 8 apiece. Nip and tuck so far here in this one between the Deacons and the Spartans, as Fargo Shanley will come on to serve with Clara Robin, the sophomore libero. Robin serves back right corner. Schultz to the outside here for Fargo North, getting that one over. Covered by the Deacons, and Omen set up Hakim going cross score. Fargo North is there. Schultz looking for the dump kill. Covered by Fargo Shanley. This one going cross court. That'll be out of play on the hit by the Deacons there, and Omen, and the point is awarded to Fargo North. Didn't miss by much on the outside. Good play there by the Deacons, and Fargo North will come on to serve with Schultz. Betsy, a lefty, hits that one into the net. And for North, they will have the service there. That'll be their second. So both teams with 2 service there so far at the line. Tied at 1, tied at 2, 4, 7, 8, and now 9 here in set number 1. As the Deacons will come on to serve with Stimson. Ella, the sophomore. With her, with Bryn McNeely, the setters in this rotation here for the Deacons. Fargo North will get this one over on the third with Carlson. Robin is there. This one in the middle. Stimson backs it on the way through the block for the kill. When around the block there, got enough of the edge, and Shayna Roach. And Roach gets her next kill here. Her second one of this set, and the Deacons take the lead. This time Fargo Shanley led was the opening point of the match. They come on to serve yet again here with Stimson. Fargo North, Schultz outside, pushed over then by Berg. This one to the 10-foot line here for Fargo Shanley. Schultz to the middle. That'll be out of play. No touch at the net. The Spartans asking for it. The hit there by Anna Nelson. And the Deacons are awarded the point, up now 11-9. After tonight, both teams will play in the Fargo Moorhead Metro Invite on Friday and Saturday, and then get back to conference play next week. Spartans back set on the way. Carlson over the double block. Fargo Shanley at the 10-foot line, able to get it over on the third with Roach. Spartans going outside Carlson through the double block. A chance on a hit here and kept alive. One hit by Omen, then Robin got it over on the third. This one is pushed down the line. Deacons cover nicely yet again. Outside here, Spartans Carlson. The Deacons continue to keep the rally going, and they get it over then on the third. Fargo North, this is a chance to use it. They set up middle into the net, and the Deacons win a very scrappy point. 12-9 Fargo Shanley, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. Deacons lead by 3 at CDC Volleyball, and you're live event. EDC Volleyball tonight here on your live event. Fargo Shanley, Fargo North here from the Spartan Dome. A crowd that continues to file in here on a little bit of middle school night. A good-looking crowd here this evening between the Deacons and the Spartans. If you're just joining us, timeout on the floor. Fargo Shanley, their largest lead at 3 right now over Fargo North since it was tied at 9 apiece. The Deacons have won 3 straight points in the first set that has gone 11 minutes so far. As the service will be coming here for Fargo Shanley after the timeout here with Stimson as she continues to serve. That one going to get pushed over then on the third by Berg. Stimson sets it up. This one pushed over on the third by Fargo Shanley and Roach. Outside Carlson through the double block, kept alive by the Deacons. It gets over the net. Roach is there to cover. This one coming outside for Fargo Shanley with Ullman. Fargo North pushes it over then in a second with Schultz. Roach outside here for Fargo Shanley cross court. Fargo North then able to get it over on the third with Berg. Fargo Shanley close at the net. This one comes across. Berg is there for the dig. Right back over on the Deacon side to just push it over then right away with Ullman. Carlson at the 10-foot line, down the line. Fargo Shanley goes outside again to Ullman. Hits it back left corner. Good placement. Better coverage by the Spartans. Back set on the way. This one through the double block. Stimson, Shanley, middle. The freshman having a chance. Holstein there, but Fargo North keeps the longest rally of the live. Continuing outside. Ullman for the kill. That one was an impressive point for Fargo Shanley. As the Deacons will come on and serve yet again. Stimson, so far 6 of 6 from the service line. Now Maker 7 of 7. Fargo North back set on the way. This one, Carlson, no touch at the net. And the point is awarded to Fargo Shanley. Deacons doing a really good job on the back row right now, particularly with Cutterba and Robin just seeming to get everywhere right now to the volleyball. Service on the way for the Deacons. Fargo North. Schultz looking for the dump kill and gets it. Betsy Schultz with the kill, and more importantly for Fargo North, the side out here and a chance to get to the service line and get some fresh faces out there. And Grace Holm will on to serve, the 5'7" senior outside hitter for head coach Rachel Hummel. Service here by Holm goes cross court. Fargo Shanley's there with Roach. Roach with a chance to get it over on the third on the spike. This one comes from Fargo North. Push back right corner. Cutter Butt is there. Stimson backs it on the way for the Deacons. Blocked at the net. The Deacons, Fargo North earns the block there. And Hayden Tollefson. Tollefson will have her first block of the night. And Fargo North now with back-to-back points. Service continues here by Holm. This one comes over. Berg is there on the cover. Schultz sets up outside for the kill for the Spartans. And this will be with Tollefson. So Feed the Hot Hand gets the block, now gets the kill. Fargo North with 3 straight points. A little mini rally of their own. Trying to match the 5-0 rally by Fargo Shanley earlier on here in this set. Serve continues here by Holm. Holm is going to be out of play on the service errors. The Deacons are awarded the point. That's going to be the 3rd service error here of the match for Fargo North. Serves upcoming now for Fargo Shanley and Caitlin Ullman. As Ullman and the Deacons 10 points away here from set number 1, trying to win it on the road here tonight. At the net for Fargo Shanley, that'll be Paige Rentschler, with the block. It's now 16-12 Deacons. Rentschler, the 5'9" junior, outside hitter here for Fargo Shanley. Serve continues with Ullman. That'll be out of play on the service there. The 3rd now for Fargo Shanley, and Fargo North will see if they can use it, trailing by 3. Spartans, the 5th-rated team in the state. The only other team in the East in the top 5 was Fargo Cheyenne at number 1, and Fargo South. The Bruins receiving votes in the latest media poll. This one is going to be through the double block. Rentschler with the kill. You can give the assist to Stimson, and the Deacons earn the side out now at 17-13. Service upcoming here with Holstein. 1 of 2 so far from the service line. Fargo North goes to the outside here for the Spartans through the block, and the Spartans earn the kill. That'll be with Hayden Tollefson. Service here for Fargo North as Soleil Berg will come on here for the Spartans. Berg so far with 1 ace here tonight, 1 of 2 for Fargo North. Deacons in the middle, blocked at the net, and then we're going to have a net violation after it got over. Running into the net was Rentschler, and North is awarded a point. Tough one there. You go to try to hit it with your left hand and then just run out of real estate ever so quickly, as the serve will continue here for Fargo North, trailing it by 2. Last time we were tied was at 9 apiece. Deacons went on that 5-0 run, and Fargo North has been trailing it ever since. Berg able to get that one over. Fargo North, see if they can use it here at the 10-foot line. And the hit there by Fargo North, and Berg, this one cross court. Berg is there. This one to the middle, tipped on the way by Fargo North, and Rydell, Fargo Shanley keeps it going back on their side as it goes all the way to Robin. Backs it on the way. Was there a touch at the net? There was no touch at the net. Point is awarded to Fargo North after the back set hit there for Fargo Shanley and Shayna Roach. Fargo Shanley with 2 timeouts remaining. Fargo North with 1 here in this first set. Service continues here by Soleil Berg. This one set up middle, going all the way back, and the Deacons are blocked at the net. Hayden Tollefson with the block, and we're knotted at 17 apiece. Fargo North with 4 straight points. You're a chance to take the lead for the first time since it was 9-8 Spartans in set number 1. This one down the line, Fargo Shanley. They'll go outside with it to Rentschler. Fargo North, this one will be with Evie Berg, and that's going to be in there for a point. And Fargo North, we have a timeout on the floor, and the Spartans right now on a 5-0 run. Fargo North leads it by 1 at CDC Volleyball on your live event.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
(18-17) Fargo North over Fargo Shanley here on your live event. It's Eastern Dakota Conference Volleyball. Glad you're tuning in here this evening for High school volleyball between the Spartans and the Deacons. For more information, go online to yourliveevent.com. That again is yourliveevent.com for more information throughout the rest of the season for some more of our broadcasts that we have for you here on Your Live Event. After the timeout by Fargo Shanley, they'll go. That's going to be to Rentschler for the kill. Page will have her second one here of the evening, and after the timeout by Coach Bachmeyer, we're knotted at 18 apiece. So Fargo Shanley will be on to serve. A lot of long rallies here tonight where every point you got to continue to work, continue to find. Service upcoming for the Deacons here in Bryn McNeely. Service here will come. Fargo North will handle this one with Evie Berg, able to get that one over. Set up, back set. Hakim goes cross court. Schultz for the dump kill, covered by the Deacons and pushed over on the second. North outside here, blocked at the net after the hit there by Tollefson, and they get it over on the third. Fargo Shanley coming middle. Schultz set up, tip over. Fargo Shanley now going the outside after the hit there by Rentschler. Rally keeps it alive. North over the double block. And Roach has to get it over. Make that Robin has to get it over on the third as she does. Pancake, and the Deacons almost keep the point alive, but Fargo North is awarded the point, now 19-18. But some really good volleys here tonight for both teams. Service comes by Ambery Hansen here for the Spartans, the 5'2 senior on to serve here for Fargo North. North 6 points away from taking set number one. Hansen to serve. This one goes to the back. Robin is there. Back set on the way. This one blocked at the net after the hit there by Rentschler. Pumped over then on the second here by Fargo Shanley. Set up middle. The freshman with the kill. Another kill on the way here for Fargo North and Audrey Rydell. And the North student section chanting, she's a freshman. Service here by the Spartans down the line. Good serve. This one at the 10-foot line. Fargo Shanley able to get it over. Schultzen for the kill. It's now 21-18, and we'll have another timeout upcoming here by Fargo Shanley. Betsy Schultz gets her second kill of set number one as the Spartans now leading it by 3 on Your Live Event.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on yourliveevent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on yourliveevent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
Chase Miller, Jake Watroba with you here on this Tuesday night. Fargo North, once trailing 13-9, now leads at 21-18 here in set number one between the Spartans and the Deacons. Coach Bachmeyer calls both timeouts here for Fargo Shanley. Coach Hummel and Fargo North has one remaining if they want to take it. Service will continue here by Ambery Hansen for the Fargo North Spartans. She'll come on and serve. This one dug out on the back by Robin. Shanley works with it middle. They're asking for a deflection at the net after the hit there by Maggie Shorma. And there is nothing at the net, and North is awarded the point. North now 3 points away from closing out set number one. McNeely set up Hakim for the kill. Mezuku with her third kill. Give McNeely the assist, and the Deacons get a much-needed side out here as they'll come on to serve. Now for Fargo Shanley, the Deacons with 0 aces in the first set as Cutterbaugh on to serve. This one goes to the back. Outside Carlson for the kill. The senior Reagan Carlson earns the kill. That's her second. And Fargo North now looking to take set number one here quickly at the service line with Audrey Rydell. Service by Rydell goes cross court. Cutterbaugh is there. This one's set up, able to get it over then on the third hit by Shorma. North uses it. Fargo Shanley. This one will be back set. Hakim cross court, covered nicely by the Spartans and Soleberg. This one cross court here. And the kill coming here with Carlson. 24-19, set point upcoming now for Fargo North with Rydell, the freshman. One more time here for Fargo North. This one bumped and to the outside here for Fargo. Shanley able to get it over on the third with Ullman. Outside Carlson, cross court on the hit. Nice cover there by Robin. Set up here for Fargo Shanley. Fargo North continues to keep the rally going on the volley. This one, McNeely, set up, back set, Hakim blocked at the net, and getting the final point there is Carlson for the block. Set number one goes to Spartans, 25-19, as Fargo North looks to continue to find ways to get things done. Shanley up 13-9, then after that, it was all Fargo North. Our first class mortgage set recap is next on your live event.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onset Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onstedlaw.com.
Let's get to our First Class Mortgage set recap here on your live event. First Class Mortgage set recap is more than just their company name. It's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. That again is firstclasscorp.com. For the Fargo Shanley Deacons and Fargo North Spartans, both teams had 3 service errors in that first set. Fargo Shanley led by Carly Holstein with kills with 3. Also, you had Reagan Carlson here for Fargo North leading the way with 3 kills. Also had the game set block. Early on, back and forth, nip and tuck, tied at 9. Shanley got out to 13-9 advantage, and as much as 14-9. Then Fargo North came all the way back and took the lead and found a way to tie things up at 17, tied up at 18, and the North, after it was tied up at 18, went on a 7-1 run to close out set number 1. Set number 1 goes to Fargo North, 25-19. That again is our First Class Mortgage set recap. Take a look at some other scores from on your live event here tonight. Central Cass and Fargo Oak Grove. Central Cass up 1-0 against Fargo Oak Grove. You also have Thompson and Northern Cass here tonight. That is going on in Hunter. And then Park River and Hillsborough Central Valley. Second set, Hillsborough Central Valley leads Park River area in that second set 1-0 here for some other matches on your live event. So you take a look at the rotations here to get things going for set number 2. As Fargo North will come on to serve here, and that'll be with Betsy Schultz. Schultz, the lefty, on to serve 0 for 1 from the service line, now 1 of 2. As Stimson was trying to get the dump kill, Fargo North was ready for it. Stimson able to get that one alive. Fargo Shanley then for the kill, and the Deacons give it with Rentschler. Page was able to get up off the floor with some hops on that one. Check him out with some flubber. Fargo Shanley now leads it 1-0. Service continues here for the Deacons as this will come with Stimson now. 7 of 7 in set number 1 from the service line as she comes on. This one hit down the line. Fargo North Schultz set up outside here to Fargo North. Blocked at the net after the hit there by Berg. Able to get it over. Good sprawl effort there by Robin. Fargo Shanley then keeps it going. But the Spartans with Carlson gets it over on third. Robin with the dig. This one set up middle. Over that double block was Holstein. Pushed away back left corner by Schultz. And the Deacons earn the point. One thing that we've seen, just scrappy play by both of these teams here, but when Fargo Shanley is playing well, that back row just seems to be everywhere on the volleyball court here. Service upcoming here for Fargo Shanley. Good serve and the ace. Stimson with her first ace of the night, and the Deacons get up 3-love early in set number 2. Service here with Ella, the 5-cent sophomore. Setter here as the Deacons will try to even things up after losing set number 1. Fargo North bumps it over across to Carlson. That's going to be a kill. Reagan Carlson for the kill for Fargo North, her first one of this set, 4th of the match. And Fargo North will earn the side out. Serve upcoming here for the Spartans, as that's going to be with Grace Holm. So Holm comes on for the serve. Stimson into the middle, able to get this one over on the third for Fargo Shanley. There is Wenchler. Back set on the way, hit into the net after the hit there by Soleil Berg, and Fargo Shanley will take the point. EDC standings entering play tonight. Cheyenne 14-0, South 12-2 with West Fargo at 8-3. Then North and Shanley tied for 4th at 9-5. This one tied at the net, able to get it over, but coming over the net for Fargo Shanley was Holstein, and the point is awarded to Fargo North. Alexis Bachmeyer talking with our near official here, just getting the proper explanation after that one. Serve upcoming here for Fargo North and Evie Berg. This one goes to the opposite libero and an ace. Third ace here for Fargo North, as Evie Berg will continue to serve, the 5'6" junior. Service upcoming for the Spartans. Their time is Robin for the dig. Back set on the way. That one's going to be out of play. After the hit there by Roach, and North now has tied this up at 4 apiece. Serve continues here by Berg. Evie, a little running jump serve down the line. Robin with the hit to the 10-foot line here for Fargo Shanley as they're able to get this one over. Schultz sets it up outside Tollison at the net. Fargo Shanley, good effort to get it over on the second hit. This one middle right, that was blocked at the net by Holstein, and the point is awarded to Fargo Shanley. Good hit there by the Deacons. And the block by Holstein. Serve upcoming here for the aforementioned Carly. Schultz tries to keep it across, as they do with Fargo North, then by Rydell. Back set on the way, cross court on the hit. That'll be out of play after the hit by Roach, and we're knotted at 5 apiece. Service upcoming here for the Fargo North Spartans, as this will be with Soleil Berg. Berg will come on here to the back row. Fargo Shanley keeps it alive to the outside over the ribbon of the net after the hit there by Omen. Evie Berg gets it over now for North. Stimson sets middle. This one hit by by Shorma. Able to get it over. Shorma is there. Robin with the push, then over on the third. Schultz, middle. Rydell for the kill. That's a tough one to try to block. Rydell with that size at 6'1", almost hits it in front of that 10-foot line and able to get up on that hit for Fargo North. Service upcoming for the Spartans. Stimson. This one cross down the line for the hit. And Caitlin Ullman There's some good sounds coming off that volleyball here, kind of like off the bat, which, by the way, Aaron Judge did get to 62 home runs, now passing Roger Maris's mark for the all-time lead in the American League. That apropos 61 and 61, then 61 years later, a Yankee would break it. Service here by Fargo Shanley. Roger Maris, the former Fargo Shanley Deacon grad as well. Brim McNeely on with the ace, her first of this match, and the second one for Fargo Shanley as they lead it now by 1. McNeely continues to serve. Evie Berg is there. Schultz backs it on the way right down with the tip and kill. Right now it's going to be interesting to see how she continues to blossom here as a freshman with her skills on the volleyball court. It just looks like a college volleyball player playing at the high school setting so far, even though she's just a freshman, knotted up at 7 apiece. Shanley set up middle to the opposite side there with Shorma. Berg is able to punch this one over then on the third. Deacons, 10-foot line, trying to attack that one on the hit there was Omen. Tip up coming here for Fargo North, and they get the kill. Rydell again here for the Spartans. Fargo North took set number 1, 25-19, trying to take set number 2 here as well. Here comes Fargo Shanley, now set up Hakim, able to get it over on the double block. Fargo North then with Schultz coming across. Outside here, Hakim able to get it through the double block for the kill, and we're tied at 8 apiece. Mezuku Hakim here for Fargo Shanley, having herself a nice evening so far as the Deacons will come on to serve. Fargo Shanley will have it with Caitlin Ullman here. As Ullman will come on here for the running jump serve to the back left corner. Schultz goes to the outside for Fargo North, blocked at the net. Spartans back set, 10-foot line, back to the back row here for Fargo Shanley. Deacons outside, hitting that one into the net for Fargo Shanley as Rentschler, and the point is awarded to Fargo North as they now lead it 9-8. Service here upcoming for the Spartans. That one just over the net, tied at the net. And a point goes to Fargo Shanley. It's now 9 apiece. As the serve will come here for Fargo North. For Fargo Shanley. With the sophomore libero in Robin. Clara here for the Deacons. Very reminiscent to set number 1, kind of nip and tuck back and forth until we got to this point. That's where one team made a run. Carlson blocked at the net. Schultz with the dump kill. Betsy perfectly timed. We've seen that a handful of times so far here for the Spartans as they now lead at 10-9. Spartans on to serve here as they will have Betsy Schultz on to serve. Shanley sets it up to the 10-foot line, able to get that one over on the third. Schultz set, backs it on the way. Fargo North to the back row for Fargo Shanley with Ullman, and the kill upcoming here for the Spartans as they now lead 11-9. Serve here for Fargo North continues here with Schultz. She'll come on for the serve. Roach is there at the 10-foot line. This one set up outside. Tied at the net, and the Deacons will get the kill. Carly Holstein earns the kill. She's got 5 so far here tonight, and North trails it by 1. Service here with Ella Stimson. She has 1 ace so far from the service line. As she comes on to serve, this volleyball match got underway at 7:32, nearly 40 minutes old here as we're at the midway point. It's getting closer of set number 2. That one will be out of play. Point goes to Fargo North after the service here by Fargo Shanley, their 4th of the match. Point to the Spartans as Grace Holm will come on to serve here for Fargo North. Service here for the Spartans. Deacon set it up. This one tied at the net. North earns the point. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. If you get 1 or 2 more good serves here by Grace Holm, you might get a timeout coming here for Fargo Shanley. Holm on to serve. This one goes to the back row. Deacon, see if they use it. That's going to be the kill. Carly Holstein with the kill. Gives Stimson the assist. And more importantly for Fargo Shanley, they earn the side out here awfully quickly. We haven't seen that too much tonight. Off the receive from the serve, just a quick bump set and then get the kill. This one coming across, and we've seen it back-to-back times now. This one opposite for Fargo North and in Tollefson, and the Spartans continue to lead it by 3. More so tonight, which is what you expect once you get to October. Kind of the dog days of volleyball. It starts in August, you go through September. This one blocked at the net. Deacons unable to get that one over, and the Spartans take the 15-11 lead. You get to this point of the year, you're kind of looking forward to a weekend of maybe playing some competition that you haven't seen a lot of so far. It's a non-conference game as well, a chance for a coach to maybe work on 1 or 2 different rotations and change things up a bit. For Fargo Shanley, they earn the kill there with Caitlin Ullman. That's the one nice thing about starting the year with that Bismarck crossover, and now the Fargo Metro Invitational midway through the year. You can allow maybe some girls that are battling some scrapes and bruises along the way through the season and maybe rest up a little bit throughout a weekend. Give some others the opportunity to play against some good competition. Back set, this one coming, and there was a touch in the back here. The official in the back says there was a touch, and they'll say no, it's going to be out of play, and the point is awarded to Fargo North as they lead it now 16-12. Service here for the Spartans in Soleil Berg, the 5'9" sophomore. A little knuckler that gets over the net. Fargo Shanley will set this one up to the outside for the kill. Caitlin Ullman is there for the Deacons as Shanley trails it now by 3. Still to come, once we get to our post-game show, we'll name you our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, also our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. That's all coming up on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show here once this one concludes from the Spartan Dome. Service here by the Deacons. Evie Berg is there. Schultz goes to the outside here for Fargo North. Blocked at the net by Hakim. Schultz able to get it over then on the second. Betsy Schultz has been able to do that a time or two, and we have a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. North leads it by 4 points here in set number 2 on your live event.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As we continue here from the Spartan Dome, Fargo North 17, Fargo Shanley 13. It's been a good one here tonight. Set number 1, 25-19 Fargo North. North closed out set number 1 on an impressive 7-1 rally. On the opposite side for Fargo Shanley, their first time out here of this second set, they trail it by 4 points. You don't want to get down 20-14, 20-15. You need a side out here quickly, and if you can do so, try to get a rally on the opposite side for the Deacons. But Fargo North, they've just had enough answers tonight, top to bottom, whether it's been a Reagan Carlson, a Hayden Tollefson. We've said Audrey Rydell's name a bunch here tonight as well for the Spartans. Ambry Hansen on to serve. Fargo Shanley McNeely outside of Kim through the double block, and just what the doctor ordered off the timeout for Fargo Shanley. They've called 2 timeouts tonight, and both times they've been able to quickly get the side out here. Now trail it by 3. Service upcoming for the Deacons and Caitlin Ullman, the sophomore here for head coach Alexis Bachmeyer. Service. Able to get over, and that's going to be an ace. Third ace of the night for Fargo Shanley. The same for Fargo North. Point coming up here for the Deacons. As this one will come across. Fargo North back sets it up. Cross court by Rydell on the hit. Robin is there, sets it to Hakim, who's able to punch it over on the third. Evie Berg, this one Schultz, cross court. Fargo Shanley looking for the dump kill, perfectly timed by McNeely. And see what the score says here. We got it 17-16. It says 17-15 here locally. There it is. Now it's updated. Just was taking a look at that as you get awfully close to a tie game late in a set. You want to make sure you got the right score here for those watching at home as well. This one, it's the top of the ribbon. Fargo North then with Rydell through the kill for the double block. Fargo North now trails it. Fargo Shanley now trails it by 2, but they were down 4 just moments ago. So trying to get a quick side out, get the ball back, and a chance to tie if you're Fargo North. Add on to this lead with Rydell at the service line. McNeely, this one able to get over on the third with Rentschler. Fargo North outside Carlson. Shanley keeps it going, and McNeely able to bump it over then on the third. Schultz and Carlson. Miscommunication there with Anna Nelson. One thought the other was going to hit it. And Shanley gets that quick side out, and now a chance to tie at 18 apiece as Robin comes on to serve. Robin with a running jump serve here. This one gets hit across for Fargo North. Robin's there with it. Outside here for the Deacons for the kill. Rentschler winds up and delivers, and we're knotted at 18 apiece. First tie since it was 9-9. Service continues here by Robin. Evie Berg gets it over on the third. McNeely at the 10-foot line sets it up middle to the outside there after the hit by Holstein. Robin there at the sprawl in its effort. Schultz, Robin yet again, Hakim, and McNeely calls for it and bumps it over on the third. Fargo North going outside to Carlson, gets it over with their left hand for the kill. Tied at the net, and Carlson does the smart thing going from right to left as she was running out of some room there and gets the kill for the Spartans. Service upcoming here for the Spartans. Schultz able to get that one over. This one to the outside off her back foot here for Fargo Shanley with Rentschler. Back set on the way for Fargo North to the middle. Spartans throw up the double block. Deacons get it over. Schultz hits it over then on the second. This one 10-foot line again out of play. Just missed the back right corner by Rentschler. And North now leads it 20-18. Service upcoming here by the Spartans will continue here with the southpaw in Schultz. Able to get it over, pushed over them by Fargo North. This one will be out of play. There was no touch or deflection at the net. As right now they will say there was deflection, so pardon me. So point does get awarded to Fargo Shanley and give Rentschler the kill. And the Deacons are trailing it by 1. Set number 1, 25-19 Fargo North. And Fargo Shanley on to serve here with Stimson. Oh, running jump serve, a knuckler. Berg is there for the dig. Back set on the way. Carlson blocked at the net, and we're tied at 20 apiece. Rentschler and Holstein were there. And Shanley now has a chance to take the lead. Service upcoming here for Fargo Shanley. This one a little running jump serve down the line. Fargo North sets it up to the outside through the double block. Deacons unable to keep it going, and the point is awarded to Fargo North. They now lead at 21-20. Some other matches tonight in the EDC. Red River at Fargo South. The Devils Lake at Fargo Davies. Wapaton at West Fargo. Cheyenne at Horace. And Valley City at Grand Forks Central tonight. All 2-point matches, as is this one in conference play. That'll be in there for the kill for Holstein. Well, who's going to put 3 or 4 points together in a row? That might be determining who wins this second set. Again, up to 25, win by 2. If we get past that, then it's still win by 2. Just a matter of who can get there first. As the crowd continues to file in here from the Spartan Dome. This one hit down the line. Fargo North at the 10-foot line here. Cross score on the hit. Deacons utilizes it, able to get that one across. Spartans do a good job getting over on the third hit there by Tollefson. Outside here, Deacons blocked at the net, but in play. What a block by Fargo North. Soleil Berg with the block, and that could be our RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. If Fargo North comes on and closes out set number 2. Set up middle, able to get it over. Schultz, Rydell, Robbins there. This one pushed on the tip. Berg back on the hit, down the line. Fargo Shanley able to get it over on the third with Holstein. Berg, this one set up middle right for the kill. It's Audrey's world, and we're just living in it. And Fargo North now leads it 23-21. And now we have an officials timeout here with an injured Fargo Shanley Deacon here at center court. And you just hope that there is nothing more than just a potential knee-on-knee action here, as they're going to look to come off is going to be Claire Holstein. But Holstein's not putting too much pressure right now. And when you get to that net, sometimes you just trip on someone else's foot or possibly a teammate's foot, and you just hope that it's nothing more than a stinger at bare minimum. But anytime you look at the legs nowadays, you think of ACL, you think of MCL, you hope it's nothing more of that. But we'll circle in the scoring column here as well that Holstein's going to leave here in the second set. And now all of a sudden, if you're Fargo North, Holstein has been a problem at 6'1" at the middle blocker, and if she's going to miss any particular time, Fargo Shanley is going to become a little bit smaller at the net. Paige Fredericks will come on, the 5'11" senior here, middle blocker as well. As the serve will be upcoming here in a moment with Evie Berg, and Holstein right now is going to go back to the training room and she'll get looked on. So short term here for the Deacons, it doesn't look like Carly Holstein's going to return. Long term, you hope that her season is not done here during her freshman year. Backs on the way. Fargo Shanley is able to get the kill that time, and they get the side out more importantly here for the Deacons and Shanna Roach. Service here with Fredericks, and Fargo Shanley hits that one into the nets. And North 1 point away from taking set number 2. Service here number 5 here for Fargo Shanley. Service upcoming here for Soleil Berg, as Berg will come on here for the Spartans. And they're making sure the rotation again is good with everybody coming in with some maybe new particular spots here with Holstein leaving for the Deacons. Serve upcoming here for Fargo North and Berg. This will come down the line. Shanley to the outside here through the double block. This one going to be a joust at the net. Going to be won by Fargo Shanley, and a net violation on Fargo North. So Deacons still with life here in the second set. And service upcoming here with Bryn McNeely. The 5'6" junior Bryn on his serve to try to tie this one at 24 apiece. And a time on the floor will break as well. Spartans up by 1 on your live events.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American Family agent.
American Family Insurance.
We'd like to thank Chris Heisey with American Family Insurance, providing our starting lineups throughout the season. Also, make sure you patronize all of our sponsors for allowing us to be here at the Spartan Dome here tonight between the Fargo Shanley Deacons and the Fargo North Spartans as well. Spartans 24-23. Service with McNeely after the timeout by Coach Rachel Hummel, both North and Shanley with one remaining. This one hit down the line. Fargo Shanley with Robin. Back set here on the way. Ullman able to get that one over then on the third. Set up middle. Audrey. Ullman is there. McNeely. Ullman down the line for the kill. And we're knotted at 24 apiece. Chance for the Deacons now to try to take set number 2 here with back-to-back points. McNeely continues to serve. This one dug out. Schultz looking for the dump kill. Quickly pushed back over by the Deacons. Maggie Shorma was ready for that one, and now it's set point for Fargo Shanley. First lead for the Deacons. Going way back early in this second set. Cross court, that's going to be out of play or touch. There was touch there, and the point goes to Fargo North. Tollefson earns the kill, and now we're tied at 25 apiece. Tough one there if you're a Deacon fan, but not a lot of room between the pole and the double block. Serve will be for Fargo North and Hanson. Robin with the dig. McNeely sets it up. Hakim going cross court. Fargo North will set up Carlson over the double block for the kill. Go right back to your senior leader here if you're the Spartans, and a time on the floor. We'll keep it here. Fargo North leads it 26-25 in this second set. Still to come in between sets. We'll get to our First Class Mortgage mid-game report. Also, fans, a reminder, you can check out the Lost in the Valley Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch of the Red River Valley Fair, going on Fridays through Sundays until October the 30th. There's everything from a kid's straw bale maze, pumpkin bowling, cornhole, and more. Tickets available at redrivervalleyfair.com. That's redrivervalleyfair.com. And check out their social media pages for updates regarding events and weather throughout the month of October. Admission is $10 per person. Ages 2 and under are free. That's all going on at the Valley Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch at the Red River Valley Fair. Again, for more information, go to redrivervalleyfair.com. So 26-25 North as the Spartans coming on here for set point with Ambry Hanson. Hanson, the 5'11" defensive specialist here. 5'2", a junior. There's the 11 defensive specialist. This one gets pushed over by Shorma of our Shanley. Rydell able to earn that one as she gets it right through the block. And that's a final in set number 2. Fargo North takes the second set 27-25 and now leads it 2-0 here over the Fargo Shanley Deacons. When we come back, it's the third set here on your live event.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Let's get to our First Class Mortgage set recap. First Class Mortgage, for more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. That again is firstclasscorp.com. Well, it's tied at 21 apiece late in the second set. Fargo Shanley had a set point at 25-24, unable to close it out. And then North took set number 2, 27-25. As of note, something short-term and long-term here for Fargo Shanley. The freshman middle blocker and Carly Holstein went out late at 23-21 in that second set here. And you just hope she was at the net. You just hope that she got tangled with some feet. It doesn't look like she's going to return here this evening, but you hope that she's able to come back either for the Fargo Metro Invitational this weekend or bare minimum next week in the short term. When you take a look at the calendar, we're not too far away either from postseason volleyball. Saturday, November the 5th is the play-in, with the quarterfinals on November the 8th at the higher seeds. And then November the 11th and November the 12th, the EDC volleyball tournament will go to West Fargo. So for Fargo Shanley with Carly Holstein, you're hoping it's not for the rest of the season, and bare minimum, she could come back and maybe get a weekend of some volleyball action before it gets to the EDC tournament. That does it for our First Class Mortgage set recap. For more information, check them out on 13th Avenue in Fargo, or go online again to firstclasscorp.com. They're more than just their company name. It's the way they do business. Fargo North takes set number 1, 25-19. Set number 2, 27-25. As the Spartans will look to close them out here in the third set as well to earn the sweep. A match that started just over an hour ago here from the Spartan Dome. Chase Miller and Jake Watroba with you here in the third set. A win or lose situation here for the Deacons. Winner improves to 11-5 in conference play. Loser drops to 9-7. This one hit over by Berg on the third to open things up here in the third set. Fargo Shanley with a Kim able to push it over, blocked at the net, gets it on the second try. They set it up in the middle here, and Fargo North with Anna Nelson earns the kills. The Spartans get up early here, up 1-0. Service here upcoming for Fargo North and Grace Holm, as Holm will come on here for the Spartans. And Holm is going to earn the ace. Grace's second ace of the night, the fourth as a unit here for Fargo North, as they lead it now 2-0. Service will continue here by Holm. Down the line, Stimson back set. This one through the double block and the kill for Ullman. Ullman earns the kill, and Fargo Shanley now trails it 2-1. Service upcoming here for Fargo Shanley, as Ullman will come on and do the honors here for the Deacons. Running jump serve. Good serve with the ace, and we're knotted at 2 apiece. Ullman's second ace of the match, the fourth as well for Fargo Shanley here tonight, as we're tied at 2 apiece. So far, 2 by Ullman. You got 1 by McNeely and 1 by Stimson. For Fargo North, you get 2 by Holm, 1 by Soleberg, and 1 by Evie Berg as well for the Spartans. Ullman continues to serve. That'll be out of play, and North is going to be awarded a point. The 6th service error here by Fargo Shanley in this volleyball match. Coming into tonight, very tight in the EDC standings between number 3 and number 8. There was just a 2-game difference. So this volleyball match, 2 wins or 2 losses can really vault you up or down the standings awfully quickly. Shanley keeps it going here. Cross court on the hit that time by Roach. Fargo and North going to be blocked at the net, and we're knotted at 3 apiece. EDC volleyball tonight from the north side of Fargo. Take a look back again 20 years ago. It was just North, South, and Shanley and Fargo with West Fargo. 10 years ago, here comes Fargo Davies. Then a couple years after that, it's Cheyenne, and now West Fargo Horace. You have 12 teams in the EDC vying for 4 spots at state. And speaking of 4, number 4, Soles Berg with the kill. And it's a 4-3 lead here for Fargo North. Service upcoming here for the Spartans with Berg, but Eastern Dakota Conference used to have 9 teams, then to 10, then to 11, now to 12, so only 4 teams are in that quarterfinal round bye in the EDC tournament. Just miscommunication there in the back row by Fargo Shanley. So top 4 gets you a little bit more. One less volleyball match to have to worry about. Got a couple off days as well late in the season to kind of freshen up and then get ready for the run to a state tournament. State tournament this year in Bismarck, November 17th through the 19th at the Bismarck Event Center for Class A and Class B. Outside here for Fargo Shanley through the double block is Rentschler. Schultz sets it up outside. That'll be the hit there by Tollefson. Fargo Shanley unable to get that one over on the third hit. There will be a 4-hit call. And Fargo North now leads it 6-3. And for Coach Alexis Bachmeyer with the injury here to Carly Holstein, just a matter of who are going to be able to get some opportunities here as Ullman will come out. Coming in will be Claire Vetter, the 5'7" junior, will be coming on here in the back row for Fargo Shanley. Service here for Fargo North. This one coming to the middle through the double block, but unable to get it over through that double block is Shorma. North is awarded the point. For North right now, a chance to finish off a team. The Spartans are up 2-love against the West Fargo Horace Hawks on Thursday here on your live event, only to see West Fargo Horace come all the way back and win in 5. And North right now leads it 8-3 in that match. Talking with Coach Hummels, she said, we had 1 or 2 pieces missing in that game. Now North got up 2-0 against Horace, but had some different faces. Some different players play some new positions as well. Said it was a good learning experience regardless to kind of get maybe some of our players who don't get a lot of rotation minutes. As Stimson earns the dump kill, able to get into the contest throughout the particular match, even though it ended with a loss, and really tightened things up for the Spartans, because if they win that volleyball match on Thursday, they would be 11-3 in the conference instead of 9-5. So that just tells you how big it is right now. But regardless, you play the teams that are in front of you, and a win here tonight by Fargo North would get 2 games ahead of their opponent here in Fargo Shanley in the conference standings and give themselves some separation. Block after the net after they hit there by Jordan Paul. And Fargo North right now really having a really nice time here at the net as they now lead it 9-4 here in this third set. Service on the way for the Spartans and Ambry Hansen. And the Spartans trying to put some separation between themselves and the Deacons right now. Robin is there. This one goes outside to Jordan Paul for the hit. Out of play, Paul, a 5'8" junior. And the Spartans right now up by 6. Set number 1, 25-19. Set number 2, 27-25. Spartans continue to serve. Good sprung attempt in the back by Fargo Shanley there with Vetter. Robin gets this one across, then Schultz buries it, and it's now 11-4 Fargo North. And the Spartans are trying to end this game quickly here in set number 3. The old hide and, well, you're not going to be found or seek. Just hide and keep growing that lead, but where it becomes too much to overcome for the opposition. Fargo North was Schultz and another kill. Schultz is having herself a really nice evening here for Fargo North and for head coach Alexis Bachmeyer. This might be one where, hey, you have 2 timeouts in your back pocket, but you're trying to see what the girls are made of here on the court and see if they can find a way to do some stuff and get it back on their side, as we have after a violation here on Fargo Shanley, and it's now 13-4. Time on the floor, we'll break as well. Fargo North looking for the sweep on your live event.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
As we continue here after the timeout on your live event, Fargo Shanley right off the timeout, they get the kill. Maggie Shorma. We said this before, but when Coach Bachmeyer has called a timeouts, it's came in favor for Fargo Shanley more times than not here tonight. And the Deacons now will need to get a little bit of a run. Doesn't need to be 8 straight points. You can score 4, give up 1, get a quick side out, have 3 points, and all of a sudden you find yourself in a third set, but they need the answer sooner rather than later. There'll be a service error, and the point is going to be awarded to Fargo North as the Spartans now lead it by 9. Service here for the Spartans in Rydell. She has definitely been one of those Enbridge Energy players of the match here for the Spartans tonight. And Shorma, I'll let the answer right now for the Deacons with another kill here for Fargo Shanley, as it's now 14-6. Fargo Shanley at the Fargo Metro Invite this weekend, starting at Fargo Davies High School on Friday. We'll go up against Bismarck Legacy, Sioux Falls, Washington, and Devils Lake. This one pushed across. Fargo Shanley McNeely sets it up to the outside here through the double block. Evie Berg is there with the dig. Carlson blocked at the net, and the point goes to Fargo Shanley. As who Kim was there. For Fargo North, they will open it up here at Fargo North on Friday for the Fargo Invite, going up against WDA opponents in Jamestown and Minot, then Class B opponent in the Kindred Vikings. North sets it up middle, through, and the kill. Reagan Carlson is there. She's getting into double digits for the kills tonight here for Fargo North as they lead at 15-7. Service upcoming for the Spartans now, and Betsy Schultz. As the Spartans will come on, and Schultz, the running jump serve here. Robin is there for the dig. Set up outside. Paul over the double block, back on Fargo Shanley's side. This one hit over by Omen. Fargo North, Schultz sets it up middle. This one just tipped over the changeup enough there with Anna Nelson. And the Spartans now 9 points away from taking this volleyball match. Fargo North lost their last volleyball match on Thursday night, looking to get back on the winning track on this Tuesday here in EDC play. Shanley gets it over on the third. Evie Berg is there, back set. Carlson cross court for the kill. Reagan Carlson now in double digits with kills. 17-9 Spartans. Fargo Shanley has never led in this set. It was tied at 2, tied at 3, and since it was 3-3, it's been a 14-4 run for Fargo North. Mezekua Kim able to get that one across. Fargo North bumps it over then on the third by Soleil Berg. This one comes down the line. There is going to be Hansen for the Spartans. Outside Carlson with the power tip. This one's set up for Paul, able to get that one over. Fargo North, Schultz backs it on the way. This one down the line. Robin is there, tipped at the net, and Fargo North earns the point. Anna Nelson is there yet again for the Spartans. Fargo North, I'm not sure much more you can say in terms of the setting ability here of Betsy Schultz, just a junior. Reagan Carlson, again, has been as advertised, and you add in a Tollefson, you add in a Rydell, you add in a Berg. The Spartans are showing you why that they're trying to end a state tournament streak that they haven't been on. It's been over a decade for another kill for Carlson. Up now 19-7. But Fargo North hasn't made state since 2011. We'll keep it here. The Spartans with 5 state titles, most recently in the year 2000. 22 state tournament appearances, but their last coming in 2011. So Fargo North would like to get there in the first time over a decade. Fargo South, in comparison, hasn't been there since 2014, and the Bruins coming into the night were number 2 in the Eastern Dakota Conference. Fargo Shanley for the 2010 decade, you can bring in a pen, not a pencil. The Deacons were there in 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, and 19, and most recent last year as well for Fargo Shanley. So the Deacons, a very proud program here on the volleyball court, and they'll try to right the ship a little bit here in this third set, and then moving to the Fargo Metro Invite. Even with this loss, they'll still be at 10-7 overall, but they would drop to 9-7 in the conference. Mezakula Kim blocked at the net, gets it right back over. Fargo North back set on the way, getting through that double block. Fargo Shanley trying to work with it with McNeely here. Then Robin is able to get that one over on the third. This one hit outside Carlson through the double block. Shanley, McNeely outside here to Ullman. It hits on the Deacon side, but somehow comes across and able to earn the kill is Caitlin. And Shanley earns the side out here now, trailing at 19-8. So if you're Fargo North right now, you're 6 points away. If you're Fargo Shanley, mentioned it earlier, you don't need to get everything back in one particular chance at the service line, but you need a lot going right now with Stimson at the service line. Stimson out of set. Outside here, Ullman for the kill. Ullman's been a steady stat stuffer here this evening, as now it's a 10-point edge here for the Fargo North Spartans. As Fargo North will go on and play a little defense here as the Deacons will handle it. Back set on the way. This one unable to get over the net. It will be 4, and Fargo North will get awarded the point. Coming on here for Fargo North is Olivia Lockwood, a 5'8" senior. As Lockwood will come on here for the Spartans. Serve on the way. This one punched over then on the third by Roach. Outside here by Fargo North and Tollefson down the line. Roach another opportunity. Evie Berg is there for the Spartans. Back set Schultz. This one blocked at the net. Berg keeps it going, and Fargo North then running into her own bench was Betsy Schultz trying to keep that alive, but Fargo Shanley gets the side out. So Deacons right now with this result again will drop to 10-7. Fargo North will improve to 16-3 and 11-5 in the conference play, with this past 2 weeks of EDC volleyball almost being exclusive 2-point matches for anybody playing. Gonna have a double hit here by a Kim at the net. North gets the side out, now 4 points away from sweeping the Deacons. Service here with Berg. Evie Berg on to serve. Little running jump serve here for the ace. Evie with the ace gets her second one of the match. Fargo North gets their 5th as a unit. And Fargo North now 3 points away here. As the Spartans with Emma Osher, the 6-foot senior, will be coming on here for Fargo North. Berg on to serve. That one a line drive serve here for another ace. That's a tough one that doesn't move at all and is almost on an exclusive line. Just barely gets over the net and is just like a bullet. And Berg that time hits it into the net, so side out here, but Fargo North been fairly efficient that way. Just their 4th service error from the service line, as Mezakua Kim will come on and serve here for Fargo Shanley. Kim walks to the line, serve down the line. Fargo North will handle this, sets it up. Betsy Schultz comes across. Fargo North sets it up outside through that double block for the kill here for Fargo Shanley. Rentschler will come on and have the kill here for the Deacons. As Kim will continue to serve. Set number 1, North won by 6. Set number 2, Fargo North won by 2. And Right now, it looks like Fargo North might win by double digits here in set number 3. Deacons, though, not going away quietly as they get the block at the net with Shayna Roach. You had Shorma there as well. And the Deacons with 3 straight points. Service here by Hakim. And we'll have a rotation violation here on Fargo North. So just like that, Deacons with 4 straight points as Hakim will come on here to continue to serve. Service to the back right corner. Fargo North to the 10-foot line, able to get that one over with Tollefson. Deacons working with it here. Shorma at the net for the kill. So 23 now to 15, and if you're Fargo North, a time on the floor by Coach Rachel Hummel will break as well. Deacons down by 8, but with the serve when we...
Kate's Kennels is located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
As Hakim will come on and serve here for Fargo. Shanley just gets over the net and earns the ace. The 5th one of the match here for the Deacons, and Fargo Shanley now with 6 straight points. Service by Hakim to the back to Lockwood. Backstone on the way here for Fargo North as they punch it over with Soleil Berg. This one outside Fargo Shanley. Good job by Evie Berg to get that one for the dig. Deacons to the outside here. This one goes to the back to Lockwood. At the 10-foot line for Fargo North is Tollefson. Fargo Shanley outside here for the kill. Rentschler with the kill. It's now 23 to 17 North. One of the longest points consecutively by either team here tonight, but for Fargo Shanley, Schultz looking for the dump kill. Shorma outside here for Fargo Shanley, dumping one over in return, and Rentschler is there. So we'll have to update our scoreboard as it's now 23 to 18. 5-point deficit now for the Deacons as Hakim continues to serve, and that's what you want. Get it over the net. Back set on the way. Hakim is there. This one going to be a tough one for Fargo Shanley, and we will have a player going underneath the net here for the Deacons. A really great rally, though, by Fargo Shanley with 8 straight points on their run, and now it's a match point here for Fargo North. Soleil Berg for the match point here for the Spartans. Shanley sets it up. This one going to be tipped across. Berg. Tollefson, that'll be out of play, and a point is awarded to Deacons, so Fargo Shanley gets to serve one more time here in this third set, as they'll make a couple of substitutions as McNeely will come on also with Jordan Paul. Don't look now, Fargo Shanley with 5 more consecutive points. We might be talking about a 4th set, if not bare minimum some extras here, and instead that will do it on the service error. Fargo North is going to win this one tonight by a final of 25 to 19, 27-25, and 25 to 19 in a match that takes 1 hour and 23 minutes to complete. Fargo North with the win improves to 16-3 on the season, 11-5 in conference play. Well, for the Fargo Shanley Deacons, they will drop to 11-7 on the year and now 9-7 in the conference. Our post-game show brought to you in part by our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash is coming up. Some stats, look at your out-of-town scores, and also we'll hear from a victorious Spartan player and potentially their head coach as well, and Rachel Hummel. Again, your final 3-0, 25-19, 27-25, 25-19. North sweeps Fargo Shanley. It's CDC Volleyball. Our Tommy's Express post-game show is
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Let's get to our Tommy's Express Car Wash, a post-game show here. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead as well. Love your run at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up in the app or on Google Play or the App Store for your first month of unlimited washing and make Tommy's Express Car Wash part of your clean routine. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. They've got the tools and the expertise to keep your car clean. That is inside and out. This is our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. So we'll look at the final numbers in this one. Again, Fargo North closes out set number 1, 8-1. Set number 2, back and forth, tied at 21 apiece. Shanley had a chance to take set number 2, but unable to do so when they were up 25-24. So North come back and take set number 2, 27-25. And Fargo North never trailed in the third set, was tied at 2 and tied at 3. Then after it was tied at 3, North got on a run up 11-4, and even by as much as 24-19 for Fargo North. One of the leading kills tonight is Reagan Carlson. Betsy Schultz did a really nice night for Fargo North at the setter spot, the libero spot, and Evie Berg as well. For Fargo, Shanley, Carly Holstein, the freshman, was out late in the second set with an injury. We hope that she's all right moving forward. Good news, she's just a freshman, but for Fargo Shanley, that's a 6'1" middle hitter that they'll have to try to replace in the short term if she does not come back here over this weekend at the Fargo Metro Invite. Caitlin Ullman had a really nice night alongside with Paige Renschler and also Mezukua Kim and Maggie Shormer was kind of the 4-person 1, 2, 3, 4 combinations for Fargo Shanley. A really nice night at the libero spot for Claire Robin, and then the 1-2 setters in Ella Simpson and Bryn McNeely here for the Deacons. Let's now get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Enbridge Energy for more information. Energy for life. Learn more at enbridge.com for career opportunities. That again is enbridge.com for career opportunities for Fargo North. A 1-2 combination in Reagan Carlson and alongside Betsy Schultz is our Enbridge Energy Players of the Game. Carlson, the senior, and Schultz here this evening, the 5A junior, having a really nice performance here for the Fargo North Spartans, with kind of gets us into our RDK Enterprises Precision Play. This one, RDK Enterprises wishes you a safe harvest, and they thank you for your business. Go online to planterdoc.com for more information on RDK Enterprises. Fargo North tied at 21 apiece in the second set. And then Berg was able to keep a rally alive to make it 24-21, and North would eventually go on to win that second set as well. That is our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. They wish you a safe harvest, and again, for more information, go online to planterdoc.com. That again is planterdoc.com. So Fargo North now 11-5 in conference play. Fargo Shanley drops to 9-7. We come back after this, get to our post-game interviews. Fargo North sweeps Fargo Shanley tonight in EC Volleyball here on your live event.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, and great educational opportunities, There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. With the Hope Golf Course, you can enjoy your personal time in town. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Kind of can feel if she's tight or not. When you're able to get someone that just has that presence on the court, what does she provide, for that part of the area?
Yeah, I think she's our eyes and ears as a coach on the court, and I trust her with what she's reading. She did a great job tonight reading what Shanley was doing for their block. So we trust her. She's got a good mind. She's ready to go. So.
Hey, congratulations first and foremost on the win. Enjoy a couple of days off. I know it's going to be weird, probably not playing on a Thursday and playing a lot of volleyball on a weekend, but best of luck throughout the rest of this season.
Thank
Rachel.
you.
Rachel Hummel with us, the Fargo North head coach. We'll go from there to, again, the junior, Betsy Schultz, joining us now. She's popping on the headsets here. And Betsy, congratulations on the win as well. For you guys specifically, just how important was it to get back in the win column here in the EDC, understanding it's a 2-point win or a 2-point loss either way. So how important was it to get back in the win column here for you guys?
Well, I think that we just came out strong, knowing that we're just playing another game and that we couldn't think anything of scores and points, that we just need to come out strong and fight for our spot again.
For you as a setter, when you're kind of getting close to the net, you kind of, dump kill or make a proper set, whether it's back set or not, where do you kind of go in terms of your mind about where you're at on the volleyball court to kind of put you in the right position to make the proper play?
I just really look for my hitters and hear them and see what's going on the other side of the court and just know what's going on both sides of the court.
For you, you have Carlson. I know we talked a little bit about Soleil Berg as well. I'm able to have home out there and company. When you can get them, put one on a tee, and you just hear that sound a little bit, what does that do for you as a setter, knowing that you get the assist, but more importantly, you set it up perfectly for an outside hitter or a middle block?
I mean, I think it feels good for everyone. I think that the pass plays a big role, and just, I don't know, makes everyone feel good.
How about Audrey Rydell for you guys? Only a freshman. What does she mean to this team with that size at 6'1" middle blocker? She doesn't play like a freshman. It doesn't look like from our eyes up here.
Yeah, she's been a big big part on our team this year. Her block and hits everything. She's very consistent on the court.
Last thing for you, Betsy, before you let you go, what do you hope to take from this match moving forward in conference play, but moving into this weekend where you're going to see some new faces, you're going to be able to see some new teams? What do you hope to take from this volleyball match?
I think our energy and how we worked as a team with our chemistry and stuff really helped us this game, so I hope to carry that on.
Hey, Betsy, thanks so much for your time and best of luck moving
Thank
forward.
you so much.
That again, Betsy Schiltz with us here, the junior setter for the Fargo North Spartans, as Fargo North wins this one, again, by a final 3-0 here from the Spartan Dome against the Fargo Shanley Deacons. You can go to yourliveevent.com. That again is yourliveevent.com for more coverage throughout the Red River Valley for Class A, Class B, also in Minnesota as well. Fargo North with the win, now 16-3 on the season, 11-5 in conference play. Fargo Shanley with the loss drops to 10-7 on the season and 9-6 in conference, 9-7 in conference play. Fargo Shanley will be playing at Fargo Davies High School for the Fargo Invite coming up on Friday. That'll be against Bismarck Legacy, Sioux Falls, Washington, and Devils Lake. While for Fargo North, they will host on Friday against Jamestown, Minot, and Kindred. On behalf of Jake Watroba, I'm Chase Miller, repeating tonight's final from the Spartan Dome, 3-0. Fargo North 25-19, 27-25, and 25-19 picks up the Eastern Dakota Conference set sweep here over the rivals in the Fargo Shanley Deacons. Until next time, go to yourliveevent.com and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night.
We'll be right back.